Yeah, I was live with Jai and DOC earlier, and it was the show was called the Christmas Dilemma, the Christmas Dilemma. But we spent a good portion of the show going over the latest Dawa stuff, and then it was. Oh my goodness, most people aren't familiar with this. Oh, you guys are in for a real treat today. You're in for a treat. We were here for hang on, hang on. What? Uh,
What
Idea
happened?
Pants.
I want to know.
Idea Pants says, "Who zooted who?" Oh, sounds like everybody's zooting everybody over there in the Dawa behind the Dawa scenes.
Wait, did we uncover a big gay ring this time with the Dawa? What is happening this time?
Well, it's. I'll let you see. It's not. He didn't actually go out and do it. He just said some stuff about what he's willing to do. And here's the background because I didn't fully understand the situation. Anyway, Giant DOC shared something that I guess it was on TikTok or something. And there's an ex rapper. Dawa guys love those. There's an ex rapper who converted to Islam, and he's been hanging out with all the Dawa guys, right, for a while. His name's Malik, ex rapper, and he just exposed everybody. He's like, you know what these guys are doing behind the scenes? They're all sitting around high. They're banging all these chicks and stuff like this. Anyway, he apparently did this stream. And then people started screen recording when they realized it. And then Giant DOC shared a little 2 minute clip. So I got that 2 minute clip, which we're going to go ahead and watch right now. What is this? Look at this. Someone says the Warner got caught with weed and chicks. Yeah. So there's all this stuff about these guys banging all these chicks behind the scenes, and these guys hitting the clubs, and they basically have this arrangement when the new guys come in like Sneeko, and they say, we'll teach you about halal, you teach us about haram, and then they go and do all this stuff, and they're banging all these chicks. Anyway, it's Muslim Lantern, all these guys. This guy exposed everybody. He's called them all out. But the Warner. The Warner said what he'd be willing to do to get into the Illuminati.
What?
Okay, let me see. 76% of people did not hear what went on today. That's interesting because, yeah, we talked about it in the live stream of Giant. And then there was double news because, wait, I didn't even share the link, man. Hang on. I'm going to share this on Twitter real quick.
You, man?
And then double news. You had all the over 30 of the Dawa guys condemned Daniel Hakikachu and basically takfired him, man. Including Ali Dawa, a bunch of the main guys all takfired Daniel Hakikachu. They posted a letter and they all signed it and stuff like that. So they takfired that dude. And so we're live.
So wait, they signed an official letter of excommunication of Daniel Kikachu?
Yeah, they said they said they're like disassociating with him and stuff, but it's because they're saying it's all this blasphemous kufr stuff that he says.
I personally do not accept that. I think that if there is one Muslim apologist, one Dawah guy who represents Islam correctly and properly, it is Daniel Haqiqachu. Or as he pronounced it, Daniel Haqiqachu.
Let's see. We have Matan even was ragging on them for girls weed drinking. They're acting like it's all jokes. Oh yeah, well we're about to let's go ahead and play the clip. This is a good time for it, right? So everyone, I said yesterday on AP's channel that people could pick which topic they wanted us to address today, but AP overruled everyone and just said, let's just talk about Pierce and Mossab. It was such a base discussion.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You said.
What I said is Mossab gave a very Islamophobic interview on Pierce, worth looking. But of course, when I suggest something, or when I bring something up, apparently that is so important to David that he's like, okay, screw all these people who suggest different things.
You might want to rethink your language or screw all these people, given what we're about to see. And you might want to rethink using the word Pierce. We're going to have to try and discuss this entire interview with Pierce and Mossab without using Pierce's name. We're just going to call him Mr. Morgan or something like that because there'll be too many jokes going on.
Or we could say Pierce, but not in the Dawa sense.
It appears, but not in the Warner sense.
Oh, okay.
All right. You want to just go and watch this? All
Let's do it.
right, guys, we're going
Let's
to
do
go
it
and
because
watch
I have no idea what's going on, so I'm a little bit discombobulated and bamboozled. So let's check it out.
Okay, so this is a clip.
And fuddled.
There's apparently much more, but I only have the clip that Jai shared earlier, so we'll have to wait for Jai to share more because I don't even know how to find stuff on TikTok or anything. Anyway, so if I've gathered this correctly, Malik, former rapper, becomes a Muslim, starts hanging out with all the Dawah guys as they travel the world in all these different cities they go to, and he describes the stuff they do. So let's go ahead and check this out. Right, here we go.
You said you would literally take you up the butt, Warner. You said if I had to take you up the butt one time, so I could literally be in the Illuminati, just so I could help people come to Islam, you would. Can you believe that Warner comes to me like this? He's like, Malik, I don't know how I get away with everything with the Dawah. It's so funny, bro. This is how he talks. It's so
Yeah, so here he's talking about the Warner, how the Warner's like talking about how he gets away with everything. It doesn't matter what kind of drugs or who they're banging or stuff like this. It doesn't matter. They get away with everything because they're Dawah guys. We've been saying that for it doesn't matter what they do. They don't. Their fans do not care.
Who is this guy? Who is talking here?
That's Malik.
Okay.
That's Malik, the guy who's been rolling with the Dawah guys because he became a Muslim. And I don't know what they did to take him off, but here we go.
funny, bro. I never get caught or called out for my stuff. It's because I'm big. Chat, if you remember when I took that picture on my birthday, he was like, yo, put the chain on for the pic. I was like, yo, because he was rolling the blunt.
So this is that's the Warner there. He's got a blunt. He's smoking a blunt, and he put the chain on Malik there. So you can see the chain.
Because he was rolling the blunt, the chain was hurting his neck.
Did you hear that roll? He's trying to roll the blunt, and the chain is hurting his neck. And so he said he put the chain on Malik here.
Because he was rolling the blunt, the chain was hurting his neck. So I said, yo, like, put the chain on me if you're gonna smoke, right? Chat, this guy gets high as hell all day and all night. This guy had a chick in his bed calling me on FaceTime. A random girl that he picked up. That's why, bro, when you see these Dawah guys bring influencers and they're 10 deep, just know they're at the local club at night. Wallahi, go with your binoculars. And, bro, they're always asking me, yo, Malik, where should we go? Malik, where's the spot? Malik.
They're asking him because he was a rapper touring the world. So wherever they go, they're like, tell us the best club. Tell us the best place where we can go grab some chicks and bring them back to the hotel.
Okay, I have one obvious question here, which is, until what point was Malik part of that and willingly participated in all that and was like, yeah, man, yeah, go to this club, let's go together and all that? At what point did he decide to no longer be part of it and to just expose it, and why?
Yeah, that's the thing. If we know all these Dawah guys, and so take someone like Muhammad Hijab. So it basically got exposed that they're treating Muslim women like prostitutes and, doing these misyar marriages and so on, and calling them like their hotel wives and stuff. You're just my wife for the hotel and so on. So they've been doing that. But they all know about it, and they're all working together at it, and they're all working together to silence anyone who tries to come forward. But you're sitting here thinking, wait, if all you guys are in on this, what happens when you guys have a disagreement? Now, the solution for the Dawah guys is they all keep dirt on each other. They all have files of dirt on each other so that it's a warning. If you cross me, I'm going to expose you too. So no one wants to be exposed. So they keep it all covered up, right? But apparently Malik doesn't care much, and he's like, I'll call you guys out. But let's see. Let's check this out.
And, bro, they're always asking me, yo, Malik, where should we go? Malik, where's the spot? Malik, how do I get the cars out here? Malik, how many times has Warner hit me up to try get him a car out there for his friends? How many times, bro, this guy's even doing TikToks. Want to see to the tele, and he got he's doing the little dance with him. The same Muslims that pass out Qurans going to Colombia with Myron. They were all there. Sneeko, Adam, Slim, they're all there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That group, I feel like they're separate from Lantern. Like,
okay, fam. Why?
Did you hear that? You ready? Listen. He said, hey, Sneeko, Adam, that's Adam Soleil, Slim, that's Adam's buddy, talking about all these guys are out there doing this stuff, and the other guy says, "Yeah, but that's different from Muslim Lantern." The guy's gonna be like, "Oh, Muslim Lantern." Watch this. Listen.
Busy on Lantern, going to Colombia with Myron. They were all there. Sneeko, Adam, Slim, they're all there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That group, I feel like they're separate from Lantern. Like,
Okay, fam. Why are you busy on Lantern? Go ask him. Say Warner said you were in Bosnia smashing hoes with you and Sneeko. Is it true?
Smashing.
Do you know that Leafy records phone calls of Dean and Libiano? Did you guys know that? Leafy literally is on. They're supposed to be buddies, but Leafy records their phone calls. Libiano is like a criminal. He does bad things, but he doesn't want to get caught on the phone, so they have to record him. They have to record him. May Allah.
Who's Leafy?
I don't know. So there's Leafy, and so Lesbiano, aka Ortho Duck Lips. He's apparently doing all kinds of crimes. He doesn't want to get caught, so they have to record each other. This is what I just said, right? They keep dirt on each other so that you can never expose me because I'll expose all the dirt on you that I have. Hang on, let me back this up.
Is it true?
Damn.
Do you know that Leafy records phone calls of Dean and Libiano? Did you guys know that? Leafy literally is on. They're supposed to be buddies, but Leafy records their phone calls. Libiano is like a criminal. He does bad things, but he doesn't want to get caught on the phone, so they have to record him. May Allah curse me if I'm lying. But
that's pretty serious. I'm not lying. May Allah curse me if I'm lying.
I'm supposed to have, I think, 2 debates or something lined up with, or upcoming with D's response. So maybe I should ask him about that during one of those debates.
Oh, ask
Because
him
he likes
about,
to go off topic, so I should just go off topic also and ask about this.
yeah, ask about what Ortho Duck Lips is doing. Yeah, I was trying to think of what kind of crimes he's been committing. Maybe it's getting illegal lip injections. We don't know. What it is. I don't. What?
Illegal lip injections.
Yeah, he wants the duck lips, right? He doesn't have the duck lips, but when he poses for pictures, he's like, I can't even do it. But he wants big plump lips for something. Given the stuff we're hearing about the Warner, it might make sense. But let's go ahead and play it.
may Allah curse me if I'm lying. But imagine, I'm the problem maker.
Wait, Dean, you don't know who we are? Yeah. Wait, Dean, you just say we don't know who we are? Hey, Dean, you took conscious edits from ChatGPT, bro, and now you think you're special.
Bro, hey, that's Dean. They're making fun of him for getting his conscious edits response to the Islamic dilemma from ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, how can I respond to this? Say that Allah is consciously editing the Torah and the gospel through these stories, and they're making fun of him for acting like he came up with it when he got it from ChatGPT. But let's see here.
Yeah, all right, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Bro, you debate like a dry piece of toast. Dean, you debate like a dry piece of toast,
Bro,
Dean.
why are you doing?
Chill out.
Why are you why are you coming for Dean?
And guys, that's the tip of the iceberg. I haven't even gotten to personal shit. You said you would literally take you up the butt, Warner. You said if I had to take you up the butt one time, so I could literally be in the Illuminati, just so I could help people come to Islam, you would.
Did you get this? AP, like who says he wants to do Dawah by leading out with, hey, if anyone needs someone to take it up if anyone needs to take it up the butt to do Dawah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll volunteer, man. If the Illuminati wants me to take it up the butt to let me join them, so I can give Dawah, I'll do it, man. I'll do it. Can you imagine this guy's like, hey, look at them hobos over there, man. I think I should give Dawah to them. Hey, hobos, if you want me to take it up the butt, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm your guy. I'm your guy. I'll do it. Just let me give you Dawah afterwards. What?
There is of course a very obvious, funny and ridiculous and disgusting aspect of that. But the other aspect is also actually the difference of how different it is for Christians, for example, to have a motive to preach Christianity, preach the gospel to people, and how it is with Muslims. when Christians want to go out there and spread the gospel, share the gospel with
that's
people,
not what. That's
they
not.
have a genuine. They don't want to spread their butt cheeks. They want to spread the gospel. So, but the thing is, aside from that too, it is because Christians have a genuine concern, a genuine intention, a genuine concern to do God's will, to do what is right, to speak the truth, to be morally upright within the, within the lines and the framework of Christianity, in order to spread the truth and not the butt cheeks to people, to invite more people to see the truth, to participate in the truth. Whereas with Muslims, the motive is not to just do God's will and be upright, good, moral people, and to spread the gospel. It is to spread the butt cheek. No, it is to simply spread Islam. Because that's how it is in the Muslim mindset. It is, I'm going to make lots of people Muslims. I'm going to convert people to Islam. Yeah. And then Allah will say, hey, look at this guy. He converted so many people. Yeah. It's going to be so awesome. I'm going to be rewarded by Allah. He's going to give me a whole bunch of treats. He's going to throw me bone treats and all that. So this is the attitude in Islam, right? In Islam, there is no such attitude of, we are aware of the truth. We believe in the truth. We want to spread the truth. We want to share the truth with others. We want others to participate in the truth. It is simply numbers, which is why you will always hear from Muslims how proud they are when people convert to Islam. Even if it's some complete imbecile like Lily J, for example, if she comes to Islam and says the dumbest things that even sound unbelievable, that sound like parody, it doesn't matter to them. What matters to them is Islam grow, Islam big number. I give Islam big number. I can take credit for giving Islam big number. That's what matters. They don't really care about the truth and the spirit and the and the reality and the beauty and the divine aspect of it. That is a difference between Dawah and Christianity.
Yeah, and so this is a pretty wild way to end 2025, the worst year in Dawah history. Same day, we get all this stuff about the Warner and Muslim Lantern and Orthodox and Sneeko and all these guys, what they're doing behind the scenes. And then on the same day, we get all these Dawah guys takfiring Daniel Hakikachu. This is how we're ending 2025. 2026 is going to be lit, ladies and gentlemen. The whole year is going to be fire.
Hey, God, seriously, man, if I could just make 100 people become Muslim, I would get gangbanged to do it. Seriously, I would take it up the butt from 50 men or 30 men if I could just make more people convert to Islam.
If I could just get the strength of 30 men to give Dawah. Like, anyone, hey, all you Dawah guys, if you're ever anywhere in the world and someone says, of course I will convert to Islam, but only if I can hump someone up the butt, have me on speed dial. I'm right here. Just call me right up and say, hey, I'll be on the next plane to come out there and let this guy bang me in my butt for Dawah.
I want to be just like Muhammad on the night of The Zutt. If I can just make people convert to Islam.
That's what people are picking up. Let's check out the chat, because a bunch of people already picked up on the parallel. So guys, here's the parallel, right? The Muslim view of the night of Al Zutt, for people who actually know about it, right? Because lots of Muslims have no clue about it. But for the Muslims who know about the night of Al Zutt, they believe that what's described as men who look like Al Zutt is actually jinn. They're jinn. But here's the thing. Jinn are actually physical beings. Jinn are actually physical beings that can just be invisible, right? So that doesn't make it better that they were the ones riding him all night long, because, again, the word there, Yaqubun, that can refer to riding an animal. If you're using it of a person, another person, it's sexual, right? It's used of like a guy riding his wife and stuff for sex, mounting his wife. And so it's used of sex if it's talking about you doing something to another person. And so if you've got all these jinn and they're riding Muhammad all night, and then he comes back and he's, I'm in so much pain. My butt hurts so bad. Ibn Masud, let me fall asleep on your lap because my butt hurts, right? They would just be jinn doing it to him. But the Muslim interpretation is that Muhammad was allowing the jinn to ride him all night long so that he could recite the Quran to them and convert them to Islam, right? So if Muhammad's willing to get banged in the butt to convert a bunch of jinn to Islam, why wouldn't the Warner let the Illuminati bang him in the butt to join their group, right? I think this probably had something to do in the context of like the Diddy parties when you like Diddy had your initiation where you're all going to get banged. The Warner's like, I would do that in a heartbeat. I mean, yes, just get the baby oil. Everyone gather all the baby oil and smother me in baby oil and have your way with me. If I can only get into the Illuminati. Think about the reasoning, right? Like serious reasoning here. These guys, it's Dawah as their living, but it's just to fund their like constantly getting high. Hey, yo, you remember? Did you see that clip of Muhammad Hijab when he was with Sneeko and he's like clearly stoned out of his mind and he was giggling himself silly talking about Alex Jones's dad? And it's like he's clearly high out of his mind.
Yes.
And it's like, how are they posting this right now? But he's clearly high out of his mind. But I mean, just think about it. Apparently, these guys they go out and look. We're here to give you a Quran and do dawah. And then behind the scenes, yo, where's the club at? Let's get some hoes. Let's get some hoes. Bring them back to the hotel room. And that's what they wanted to do. So think about the Warner's reasoning. He's saying he's willing to take it up the butt to join the Illuminati. Why? This would expand his dawah reach. It would expand something else too, but it would expand his dawah reach. And it would allow him to, live like that to a much greater extent. He'd be able to bang way more hoes. And apparently someone is saying like, in the other clips, but like, gosh, I'll wait for Jai to post this stuff. But apparently these guys are just banging chicks left and right and just trading out wives left and right and just real quick, like pick up a girl, bang her, you're my wife for now. Anyway, basically sounds a lot like Mutta, guys. Sounds a lot like Mutta. I heard about Backdoor Warner. Backdoor Warner. Will I go to hell if I don't confess all my sins to a priest before I die? I'm really terrified of going there. Can you give me any advice of how to not worry about it? I believe in Jesus Christ.
You should ask your priest.
Yeah, you should ask your priest about that. We're not people who are worrying all the time. So you might want to, dude, read the Gospels, man. Read the Gospels. You don't see Jesus. Oh, and guess what? You're going to go to hell if you don't go tell everything to a priest or something like that.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. So where are you getting that from? Where are you getting the idea? Like biblically, you're supposed to believe that Jesus died on the cross for sins and rose from the dead and that he's Lord, and you're supposed to live according to the Bible. So if something is causing you to constantly be freaking out as, oh my goodness, maybe I did something when I was 7 years old and I forgot to confess it and then I'm going to go to hell. You believe Jesus died for your sins or not? Anyway.
So the Muslim account is that it wasn't a bunch of well-endowed Indian men. It was a bunch of well-endowed jinns that night.
Yep. So Luke says, whenever you say giant DOC, I hear giant AOC and I get triggered. AOC is very giant. Cover Tulsi's speech about Islam at Turning Point USA Today. Whoa. Oh, Tulsi. I thought you said, I was thinking Tusi from Tusi TV. Yeah, we might. AP, since there were a ton of speeches and then you had Cardi B. No, not Cardi B. You had Nicki Minaj.
Dude, what is wrong with you? How can you confuse Cardi B with Nicki Minaj, man? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, how can I make such a mistake? I'm such an expert in that in that whole topic. We might want to do some shorter live streams and just spread them out. Not not in the Warner sense, but spread them out and like do like shorter live streams, but go through these. Not like the Illuminati's going to go through